I can confirm that the Department of Defense was tracking a high-altitude object over Alaska airspace in the last 24 hours. The object was flying at an altitude of 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to the safety of civilian flight. Out of an abundance of caution and at the recommendation of the Pentagon, President Biden ordered the military to down the object, and they did.
Just within the last 2 hours, the Pentagon announcing it shot down an unknown flying object over the Alaskan coastline. Thank you so much for joining us right here at 4. I'm Shay McAllister. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says the object was flying at about 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to the safety of civilian flights. He would not confirm if it was another spy balloon, instead calling it an unknown object. Kirby says President Joe Biden ordered the military to down the object, which the spokesman described as roughly the size of a small car. This comes less than a week after the last spy balloon was shot down off of the South Carolina coastline. Lawmakers are still questioning Pentagon officials about their action and the delay in shooting down the balloon. ABC's Ike Ajachi breaking down the information just now becoming public.
The Biden administration presenting to the public the extent of China's global surveillance operation.
This is a program that has spanned 5 continents, 40 countries.
Last week, the military deployed Cold War-era U-2 spy planes to track and study the balloon before it was shot down over the Atlantic Ocean. A newly publicized State Department document says that spy balloon was equipped with multiple antennas capable of collecting communications and enormous solar panels strong enough to power multiple active intelligence collecting sensors, refuting China's claim that it was a civilian weather balloon that had strayed off course. Navy divers specialized in handling explosives continue to scour the waters off South Carolina, searching for possibly dangerous debris from that Chinese spy balloon. On Capitol Hill, Pentagon officials grilled by Democrats and Republicans about why the balloon wasn't shot down when it first crossed into U.S. airspace over Alaska.
To me, the clear message to China is we got free range in Alaska.
We potentially could have taken it down over the Aleutian Islands.
The Pentagon claims it didn't want to shoot it over land in fear of civilian casualties on the ground. They also say downing the balloon over the Aleutian Islands in Alaska could mean diving for debris in waters as deep as 18,000 feet, making recovery and salvage operations dangerous. President Biden defending the decision, saying he doesn't regret shooting it down sooner and that the spy balloon was not a major security breach.
The total amount of intelligence gathering that's going on by every country around the world is overwhelming.
The FBI is examining every single scrap recovered, but today, U.S. officials say they've made a big recovery. They believe they've located the undercarriage, where most of the surveillance equipment is housed, largely intact. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Washington.